Good morning, beautiful people. I'm Pastor Eric, and this is the encouraging word for Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. And today's encouraging word comes from Unveiling Mercy, 365 daily devotions based on insights from Old Testament Hebrew by Chad Bird. And today's devotion is entitled Prayer. And the scripture comes from Psalm 88. And we're going to be reading verses 1 and 2. O Lord my God, God of my salvation, I cry out day and night before you. Let my prayer come before you. Incline your ear to my cry. Psalm 88 is the darkest of the dark psalms. The poet is as good as dead. He languishes in a grave-like existence in regions dark and deep, verse 6. He is a nightmare to his friends who turn their backs on him, verse 8. Divine wrath has swept over him and hemmed him in, verses 15 through 17. His companions have become darkness, verse 18. Indeed, the closing Hebrew word of the psalm, darkness, encapsulates its contents. And yet, even in this dreadful state, his tefillah, prayer, rises to God, verse 2. From the verb palal, to pray, tefillah is the most common of the dozen or so Hebrew words used for prayer or intercession. A few of the Psalms are even entitled tefillah, such as Psalm 17, tefillah of David. St. Augustine, or St. Augustine, sees in Psalm 88 a prophecy of Christ's passion. Every word speaks with a crucifixion accent. On that cruel tree, Jesus still prayed, as the poet of Psalm 88 does. He prays for himself, for us, for the world, even for those who hammered the nails. And his tefillah was heard, for after his days in darkness, he walked into the sunrise of a resurrection morning so that we too may live and pray to him. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Let my cry come to you. Psalm 102, 1. One of the things I love about Scripture is it doesn't sidestep the fact that life can be hard, that we are going to go through hard times in this world, that sometimes we're going to have times of sadness. Sometimes we're going to have times of despair. It doesn't skirt around those issues. It doesn't say happy, happy, joy, joy, just forget about those things. Everything's going to be all right. And it doesn't do that at all. It acknowledges that those experiences are a part of our life and we're going to go through them. And yet, even in the midst of those difficult times, we cry out to God and we can be assured that he is listening. Now, it also doesn't skirt around the fact that sometimes it may not seem like it. Sometimes we don't sense his presence, but it's not because he's not there. It's just because we don't sense it. And so I don't know what it is that you may be going through today. I don't know what kind of difficult time, maybe a time of sadness, maybe a time of worry, a time of despair. I don't know what you're going through. But I do know this, without any shadow of a doubt, is that God is aware of what you're going through, and that, in fact, God is walking with you through those circumstances. You can trust that to be true. So, even in the darkest of times, you can cry out to God and you can know that he is looking out for you. He is providing, maybe in ways that you're not anticipating, maybe even in ways that you may not always enjoy or want, but he is there. And scripture says that he is working all things out towards your good. Now, that doesn't mean that all things are good, but God's grace and love is so powerful that he can even take those things that the enemy intended for evil and make it so that they ultimately are for our good. So, be encouraged. Know that you are not alone on this journey of life, that God is always there. Jesus said, I will never leave you nor forsake you even to the end of the age. And there are a body of believers who are there and who will walk alongside you. So, be encouraged this morning. I'm Pastor Eric, and that is your encouraging